Und damit willkommen zurück zu The Great Ace Attorney Adventure Chronicles, meine Lieben. Dementsprechend geht's hier weiter. Vielleicht etwas, maybe Helfinger, den es hier gegeben hat von meiner Seite ausgeführt. Dementsprechend, ach ja. Wie viele Punkte willst du haben, gefühlt jetzt hat? I am. I'm sorry. I am so sorry. Oh, Constable. I just wanted just that night, one night, take my Patricia out of for dinner. Oh, really? Just one night. You knew that as the incident was on your beat, the evening of celebration would be ruined, and you so decided to move this entire crime. Turns out that your investigations just across the street to the east pavement of Riera Road, which falls under the neighboring Pete's care. You see, I thought, well, I was sure the victim was dead, you see. I beg your pardon, ich bitte um Entschuldigung. Oh, of course he did. Otherwise my Rolly would never have left poor woman on the freezing cold pavement. Ah, I see. I leaving now. But got me back for my sins, didn't he? That's why I missed the rose I bought for Ted. Oh no, Rolly, that was all my fault. I should never have dropped it in such a dark place. I'm so sorry, Rolly. And can you tell us, Constable, how many books did you move from the one side of road to the other in total? Four it was, yes, so definitely four. Three of them dropped by Mr. Natsume and the fourth being in it. Ich möchte einen Ad mit reinhauen. Being the one that fell from the window upstairs in the garage house, of course. But what made you place that book in the victim's hand when all the others were scattered haphazardly around? I mean, oh well, that's because that's how I found it. How you found it? What do you mean? When we first ran over the sand, wenn wir für den Ort weggerannt sind, the victim was already holding the book. So when I moved everything, I made sure it was still in her hand. You're sure it was this book, the lines right? The victim has holding. Oh yes, no doubt. But it's interesting. Hmm. The fourth book's information has been updated in the grid code. Ist das ein Update quasi bekommen? I thought it was an open and shut case. It's the time you see there were only the two people at the sense and Pat and me both saw it happen. However, which way you look at it had to be the fellow who ran off was down. I thought I could see the harm really. Didn't think moving at all over the road would make a lot of difference. I suppose this is it for me now. I've had it. My lord. Yes, Lord von Six. I believe that concluded the cross-examination of the witnesses. Das beendet das Kreuzfeuer der Zeugen. Constable, you may withdraw. Yes, sir, and Mr. Prosecutor, sir. What will become of my ruling? What happened to him? For now you are free to go home. The police will contact you in due course. Also die Polizei wird euch darüber natürlich informieren. Please don't punch my husband. This was all my fault. It's because I'm always moaning at him for coming home late. Leave it now, Pat. Let's go home. I'm tired. Alright then, my love. One last thing, Constable. So, let this be a lesson to you. In a criminal investigation, every detail matters, however insignificant it say to you. Yes. So, carve that lesson in your mind. Lass es dir eingehen. And never again make the mistake of tampering with the sense of grace. Also begeh diese Fehler nie wieder. Verändere nie wieder den Ort des Verbrechens. Ach, never again, so. You mean to say? Leave, no, verlasse. Und jetzt. This trial is not yet over. Ja. Well, quite a startling revelations. I just say whoever took of a third party transplanting the entire sense of crime like that. Indeed, my lord, nevertheless, kann das glaube ich nicht mal ernsthaft richtig aussprechen. There are some immutable facts are here principally that accused Mr. Suzuki Natsume is the only person who could possibly have committed this crime. Now I disagree, ich widerspreche. Now that we know the true sense of the incident, there is someone else, another person who could be responsible for the knife in the victim's back. Forgive me for being presumptuous, but I believe the prosecution is probably well aware of this possibility already. Lord von Six is true. Very well. Name the person if you will, and if further investigation is warranted. The prosecution has no objection to the trial continue. Die Staatsanwaltschaft hat kein Problem damit, also hat keinen Einsprüche dagegen, dass die Trial weitergeht. You will name this other person who could have perpetrated the crime. Oh, die drei Forderungen garantiert nicht, der ist ja sowieso schon damit betraut. Die schließe ich mal aus. Die zwei waren ja gerade. Das ist ja bedauerlicherweise unser Opfer. Die Arme. Julia ist ja wirklich leid vom Gesichtsausdruck her. Das muss ich mal fairerweise so sagen. Er ist ja der Staatsanwalt. Er ist ja dafür verantwortlich, dass er hier sitzt. Also, ne. Mir gefällt eigentlich nur noch diese beiden hier. Ich will aber mal sagen, dass unsere. Kann man sich jetzt nicht vorstellen, dass unser Mondgesicht hier irgendwie was dazu zu sagen hätte. Ich würde eher sagen, dass sie was dazu zu sagen hat. Das ist halt nun mal so das, was ich mir denke. The defense would once again like to request the cross-examination of our new witnesses, my lord. Once again? My assistant made the same request earlier. In order to finally reveal the truth about this case, is an imperative that we cross-examination juror number 4, Miss Joan Gary Depp. Me, oh dear. Ach, ich dachte, der hatte keine Einsprüche. Was hat denn der Bullshit auf einmal? The request has already been denied, but the situation is very different now. Miss Gary Depp, answer me this. What do you want now, you little toad? Oh my, was soll ich ja schon wieder vorgehen? At the time of the incident, you were engaged in a violent argument with your husband, Mr. John Gary Depp. In the course of the argument, a minor house fire was ignited, and to clear the smoke from the room, your husband opened a window that looks out over Priya Road. Well, what of it? You threw out this book at your husband when he was cornered with his back against the window. Open strikes the pane of the open topping casement. Window of the book plummet directly down, finding its way to what we know to be the true sense of the incident. Yes, and as I said, what if it? Ja, und ich hatte es doch gesagt, und was jetzt? During the argument where by side yourself with rage, is such you through not just books, but anything you could lay your hands on. Er hat definitiv nichts dazu zu sagen. So let me ask you one more time, Miss Gary Depp. This knife, the one removed from the victim's back. Have you really never laid eyes on a sister? Habt ihr niemals die Augen daran gehabt bevor? Warum so sprachlos? I don't recall it. Ich beantworte das nicht. Seriously? I'm supposed to remember everything I picked up and do at my husband. And anyway, the man over there in all that regalia that members of the jury needed testified, didn't he? Conveniently, yes. No, I have no recollections of saying that at all, juror number 4. Oh, make no mistake, your jurors are not special in any way. You are not immune to the judicial processes. If you know something about this knife, madam, let the truth come out. But that's just a common or garden knife. It could have come from anywhere. We have several like that at home. If one went missing, how would you expose me to know? What's that? Are you choking? Ach, die Witze, what are you saying, please, Miss Gary Depp? Was sagt ihr da bitte, Miss Gary Depp? Now listen to me. I refuse to believe all this nonsense. Will diesen ganzen Mist widerlegen. I cold beer the truth that I did injure someone. Do you hear? I couldn't bear it. Und das nicht bieten. Oh, die arme Frau. Yes, I wanted evidence. I want to see a hard evidence if you're going to insist on this being my fault. Sie will einen Beweis sehen dafür, dass sie ihre Schuld war. Einen harten Beweis. You're going to have to prove to me that I threw that knife, if that's what you think. Ein Beweis, was dafür steht, dass es war. Come along now, shoop, do your work. Well, Miss Naruto, if I had it's like that, believe me, I would have thrown it already. Ich wüsste jetzt auch nicht so direkt, was da der nennenswerte Beweis dafür sein sollte, muss man fairerweise mal sagen. Muss man mal wirklich fairerweise sagen, weil ich wüsste nicht ernsthaft, was da der Beweis sein sollte. Then take the stand, Juror. Oh. The prosecution does not object to the defense request to cross-examination of this woman. Ach, kommt sie jetzt in Zeugenstand oder wie soll ich das verstehen? Fairerweise. Muss man mal so sagen. Thank you, Lord von Six. I'm going to have to testify. Juror number 4. As I'm sure you will apparently having observed it with your own eyes today, witness testimony can lead to some most extraordinary trust being unearthed. Trust of which the witnesses themselves may not even have to be aware. Oh dearie me, oh lieber mich. So I demanded your full and unadulterated testimony if I was corrupt. And mark my words, in this court of law day, we shall extract the truth. Do you concur? Stimmt ihr dazu, Konsuls? Apparently, my lord. No. That's what I'm hoping for, my lord. Kommt da jetzt noch nennenswerte Fortsetzung oder wie soll ich das jetzt verstehen? This such a strange, das fühlt sich sehr seltsam an. Ich habe das seltsames Gefühl. For the first time since arriving in this country, it actually feels real. I'm here in the Old Bailey and I'm a lawyer. Mann. Oh Mann. Das sieht ja ganz danach aus, als wenn wir sie jetzt richtig mal ins Kreuzverhör nehmen dürften. Oh Mann, Mann, das wird auf jeden Fall nennenswert was. Fairerweise gesagt. Witness state your name in occupation. Also Name und Beruf. Yes, my name is John Gilder. And I'm, well, I'm a Juror in such like. Was zur Hölle? Was für ein Suchschuk willst du haben? Ich weiß nicht, was das heißt. So ähnlich? It sounds like even she doesn't know if she's a housewife or a maid or what anymore. The court has decided your testimony is required in order to clarify matters in this case. Do you understand me? Versteht ihr, Madame? Yes, my lord. You will tell the court everything that took place in your household in the evening in question. And I warn you, do not attempt to hide the truth. Und ich warne euch, versteckt die Wahrheit. Versteckt euch nicht hinter der Wahrheit oder versteckt die Wahrheit hinter euch. Oh, chin up, Joni. Nothing to worry about now. Oh, I didn't know you were here, Sean. Das gute alte Ehepaar. Wasn't only you in the room that day, old thing. Du warst nicht alleine in diesem Room. Or altes Ding, was it? Rather than I ought to testify as will you, don't you? But what about your knee? Yeah, was it the Knie? Don't worry, don't you worry about that. Hardly noticed it. Ich bin hart im Nehmen. So das war, das ist ja da, dass es aussieht. So einfacher. I'm not short of chap to leave a comrade to face disciplinary action alone. Oh, John. I presume you are Mr. John Gary Depp? Yes, sir. Former second lieutenant of the 3rd Regiment of the 4th Northumberland Fusiliers, sir. In my fair share of action and now living the quiet life as it were. The quiet life where you're not engaged in an incendiary battle with your spouse on the day in question. Ah, well, yes, quiet. I believe this may represent a first in the broad history of the British court. Calling a juror to the witness stand is unprecedented. However, the court will hear your testimony. No juror number 4 and that of your husband. You were recording clearly and constantly the evidence in your home at the time of the incident in question. There at once. The Battle of Gary Depp. Aber meine Lieben, in diesem Sinne würde ich mal sagen, was dieses nette Ehepaar zu sagen hat. erfahren wir im nächsten Part. Vielen Dank fürs Einschalten und bis zum nächsten Mal.